Guys, welcome to this Thursday London session with EFX. So my name is DreDayFX. So I have may have the CEO on the call for a few minutes here, just so we could start this session fresh. If call is here and can hear me. Perfect. So let's guys, I'm just gonna close some stuff. All right, perfect. So I'm just gonna share my screen. Perfect, guys. So basically, what we do here on our Thursday session is that we look at the setups that we have here with our Enigma system, and we could chop it up and see exactly if there's any setups that we could see overall. But that's exactly what we do here. So between 3 a.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're here so we could trade together, guys. So what I was looking at was Euro JPY. I was looking at maybe a buy setup here eventually based on the structure. So looking for a good setup on that. And what else we had? We had, I think it was, we had Euro JPY, and the other one was GBP JPY. So double check. Oh, and right now it's reversing here. Here. Perfect. So BP. What's going on here? Okay, wait. We're gonna look at I think Euro GBP. I think it's doing something here funky. So let's see. Where's that? Wait, 2 seconds, guys. I'm just gonna. Just going to make sure that. right, perfect. So we're back. Like that, perfect. And make sure, guys, right now there's Euro news. The best way to look at the news here is Forex Factory. Yeah, there's a news for Euro at 5, but as you can see, the Euro is already moving here. This is a good setup here. We don't have Enigma setup signal yet, but if you're an advanced trader, guys, you could take that trade based on your analysis. But I'm looking at it, and it's a good setup here so far. So we're gonna look at the Euro USD and see what is happening here. It's good so far. So let's look at we're gonna look at USD JPY. I'm gonna look at the 30-minute chart. So we have a setup here on the 30-minute for buy, and as you can see, the price was ranging here for since yesterday. So we had an up move here on Monday. Oh, sorry, on Tuesday. So Wednesday went sideways, and now we have a buy signal here. If we go on the hourly, well, it's looking good here. So that's overall good setup. So I'm just gonna look at if we have anything else to look at. And you see, guys, it's really the best system so far here. Let's give you exactly the price entries and the TPs. So if it lines up with your trading style, just take the trade. Let's look at the Euro. I'm looking at it 15 minutes. Look at this, guys. Came from nowhere, but let's look at H1. Let's go up there. Okay. Looked at. Let's look at USD CAD. So right now we have USD CAD. That's looking good here. We had a USD CAD sell. We had USD CAD sell. Well, how? So USD CAD sell. We have that. Looking at it. Sec. Okay. Just scanning. Looking at other setups here. Okay. Yeah, that EuroCAD trade was sent out here at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or buy, but right now it went to TP2 and right now it's reversing. So still a good trade. That. Okay, let's look at something else. Okay, and guys, if you have any questions regarding the system, anything, you could always drop your questions in the description box. The chat of this video, it's going to be on YouTube. So if you're on the YouTube channel of EFX, you're going to be able to leave your comments there. Or if you're on the Discord chat, you can always ask the questions here on the Trade Talk section, or any other type of communications here that you have with our members. So we're going to be glad to answer your questions on that. So let's see. Okay, so let's look at the GVAD. seems to be setting up here. GPAD, I'm looking for overall uptrend here. Starting now, I'm looking at the H4. Yeah, the actual structure. So my region will be here, and then the next region will be here. Because that momentum straight to the downside here, they have to come. The market needs to come back to hit to make its move. So I'm looking for a setup here, at least for this region, and then this region here. But Giat is looking good so far. Okay, let's look at ADGPY. Let's look. Oops. All right, so let's look at GBP/USD. GPO is looking good. So we'll see maybe at 4 Eastern, so in like 45 minutes, less than 45 minutes, if we have a buy setup here. That's a play that looks good so far. So GU usually gives you a good amount of pips, and let's look at something else. Here the MZD. So we have GOD, GUSD, and let's look at NZD. Oh, took the wrong. There you go. So should have something here. Click at the 30 minutes. Why is it playing like that? Okay. Second. Let's see. Just gonna look at another pair, and we're gonna look at what happened here overall so far with our alerts, with a few setups. So let's look at USDCHF. So USDCHF looking good here for a downtrend. Pattern here, so we'll see exactly if we have any sell setups here overall, because we do see a big candle here for buy. So I'm looking for price to go in that region here to fill it up. It went up really fast, so I'm looking for a sell here on that. Look here. Okay. So let's go on our Discord to see exactly the trades that we had. Okay, let's see. Before. Okay. So we had odd JPY. Okay, so odd JPY, we had it as a buy. So that was the odd JPY trade. So make sure, yeah, it's this one. So let's do a replay. It's exactly the way that you're gonna see it on TradingView, where you get the system. So let's look at it. So that's the entry. So based on this candle, so you're always gonna have the entry price based on the previous candle. So you have basically the option to have it as a pending order, but I would highly recommend to do a market execution after you make your analysis. So I'm just gonna reduce the speed, so it's gonna be a little bit slower. So here, depending exactly on the spread, you may have been stopped out here, but you have another entry, opportunity entry to enter back to the market here, because the actual stop loss was really tight. And here, right there, you have TP1 and TP2 hit. Let's continue. Almost TP3. Almost TP3 again. And on that candle, it hit TP3. So pretty good. Let's see. Okay. Let's look at another one. You got Euro odd. Okay. The fudge. So we had it as a sell. Okay. So here's the sell setup. As you can see, it was a clean setup. The market was bearish, and you had a sell signal. So in confluence with the market direction. So let's replay on that. So we have TP1 here. Go. So we smashed the TPs straight. So that's another win. And you had the CAD JPY for buy. Here's a buy here. It was an awesome play. Same thing. TP1 hit. TP2 hit. So we're on the next day. Still with the trade. TP3 hit here right on this candle. Perfect. So all right, so let's look at another one. We had G odd as a sell. GB odd sell. So GB odd sell. We had it right here. To replay. Okay. Now you have the entry where you hit TP1. Damn. On this candle, TP3 hit, and it gave you another setup here for a sell. TP1, TP2 hit. But that's on the next day, but you get the point, guys. So let's look at something else. Yeah. Let's look at Euro JPY 30-minute to see if we have anything that's gonna come in. based on that move. No, yeah, nothing here, and we're gonna see USD JPY. Yeah, still USD JPY, we still had it as a buy. On 3 minutes, so we'll see. I'll look at the CAD. Okay, CAD went to TP1. Now it's retracing, so we're still gonna look for a continuation here on the downside. Okay, so let's wait for. Okay, perfect. So let's look at looking at just gonna go 555. All right. That's the answer first. I'll put out the answer first. All right. Okay, so let's scan the market. See if we had. We're gonna have something here at 4 in 25 minutes. Let's look at euro odd. Euro odd. Look at. It's an overall uptrend here. on the H1, but on H4 it's trying to reverse, but we're still gonna wait and see what's gonna happen. Maybe it's gonna still gonna continue in the downside on H4, so we may see maybe a little pullback. That's what we're looking at right now. Look at the H4. I would still think it will still go up because that would be the region I would think that the price will go. Oops, sorry. Look at if there's any chatting. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So far we had the EuroCAD is looking really good here, but wait and see. Right. So which one? Yeah, even Euro NZD. And downside here. FX. There we go. So look at the good setup here. So perfect. So okay, and we're gonna have some news here at 5 for the euros. So maybe the move that the euros is doing currently, maybe a fake out or whatnot. So we'll see. All right, so let's look at it. So we're gonna do a quick break, guys, about maybe 10 minutes. And we're gonna come back to the charts. So I'll put it on the Euro USD JPY. Sorry. This one was going to be a big play, but as you could see, guys, I'm pretty sure it's taking some liquidity in the downside, so we could still continue pushing up. So maybe the news at 5 will continue the price going up. So, but we'll see. Okay. So we'll come back in about 10 minutes. All right. So Go back in 10 minutes, guys. All right, guys, welcome back. So, a quick break, and let's continue to look at the market. Just gonna go back to the USD CAD trade from earlier. It's going nicely in the downtrend. So, hopefully, you guys were able to get that because if this one went to TP1 really rapidly. The entry was at 25.54. So 5.5 was the pending, but 5.4 would be the best entry. It was at market execution at the top of the hour, around at actually 3. So I'm expecting the US CAD to continue going in the downtrend here, based on the market structure here overall. Because I do see that there's still some pending orders here that are needs to be hit here. Uh, Basically, some liquidity, and here we have natural engulfing candle here for uptrend that since then never went back to fill that gap. So we'll still have a good overall downtrend here for this trade. Um, so we'll see how it goes on that. Perfect. So in about 10 minutes, we should have some setup coming in here on our Discord based on what we saw. So we have let's look at GBP. Because this one was extremely down, as you can see. Why is it giving me a quick CM? There we go. So we should expect a downside trade here, but we'll see. Right. Let's look at something. GBP USD. USD. Let's go. Let's look at gold too, guys. Give me as you all know, the Enigma works on indices and on metals. So gold and silver, you're able to trade it with. And as you can see, there's good setups here with those instruments. So make sure to get on this and make some profits here overall for your trading. So I could go back and see the previous setups, and you see it's hitting at least TP1s, TP2s, and it's smashing TP3s here too. So as long as you're trading with the market, you're gonna be in the green. So that's a good advice here that I can give you guys. Okay, so let's look at GBP, JPY. All right, perfect. Let's see. Wick here. All right. So in 5 minutes, we're gonna get another candle here. All of the pairs. See what we have here. So GBP and CT. Yeah, this could be a good setup here, guys. So GPNZD. Let me open a notepad here on that. So we have GPNZD. Look at something else. Okay, so something else here. AUDJPY. No. Let's see. Euro AUD. Let's look at Euro AUD. We have Euro AUD. And okay, so perfect. Let's see. Okay, so in a few seconds here, guys, we're gonna see if we have any alerts coming in. So I'll go on the FX setup channel and see exactly, basically you're gonna see exactly how we receive the alerts. But as you all know, you're able to set up your alerts by yourself here with the pairs that you want. But we're showing you guys how it's done. So let's wait and see. Oh, it's 4. Let's see if we have some alerts coming in. Nothing so far. Usually it's instant, so that means that we don't have anything here yet. So maybe at 5 we should have something here. Alright, so nothing so far. Let's look at the 30 minutes. Because on our FX setup, you only receive the 1 hour setups here. So you always, if you love the low time frame, we have the 1 hour and the 30 minutes here that will be available for you guys with Enigma AI. So let's look at address. Okay. Let's look at the hour. Good. Okay, so good. These are Zara is doing a push-up right now. Let's look at the 30. Yeah, 30 was giving you a good entry here on the ZAR. So give you an actual entry an hour ago for buy, and it hit TP2 already right now. So that's a good setup here so far. Okay, so AUD, JPY. Okay. Get through NCT. Yeah, let's do a replay on this one, because I don't know if exactly in when. Seems like it gave you like multiple entries here for yeah. So that was the first entry. think. So let's continue. If you want TP2 right there. Okay, so it's still within the same setup here from here. Okay. Okay, so far there's no really already setups here so far. So I'm pretty sure that we're gonna have some at 5, or maybe 6. So since this session here, usually we have like setups on at 3 or 4, but we have nothing so far. So if that's the case, guys, we're gonna close this session a little bit earlier today. And we'll reconvene here next week. But make sure to follow the trades here, the setups here with the alerts that we have on our Discord chat. And like I said, you could already set up your own, and you're gonna be able to experience exactly what Enigma is and how it's gonna increase your probability here to be a profitable trader here in the market. Okay, guys. So on that note, I wish you a wonderful trading day and session, and we'll reconvene here next week. Thank you.